We are doing another session of Ptolus tonight. This is session number 16. In previous sessions, shenanigans have ensued, but before we regale you with these adventures, Zari, do you have the announcements?
Regale is such a good word. Sorry, I was just momentarily impressed by your vocabulary. Okay,
I'm happy I could impress you this one time.
Aww. It is hard to earn. Okay, so if you are not following us on Twitter, please do so. That is @RollDestined. We post updates when we're going live, fun recaps, so on and so forth. So please do that, as well as check out our YouTube channel for past videos and a couple other special things that are coming probably this next week because I actually have time for once. But check out past sessions, a couple of one-shots, and get caught up on several things. We also dropped a session, I said 32 on accident, but it was 21 of Wondrous Path on YouTube this week, so go give that a like if you haven't already. As well as if you are not in our community Discord server, go ahead and hop on in. We talk, hang out. There's information about various homebrews and characters, as well as fan art and so on and so forth. So go ahead and hop on in the Discord server. Oh yeah, Wander's Path is tomorrow night, Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then please join us again next week for another session of Ptolus at the same time, not plural, just one singular time. I think that's it.
Was that a lie?
What do you mean?
Are we actually having a session next week?
Oh shit! Never mind. Next week's
Zari
Thanksgiving.
Just roboted. And she just.
I didn't want to say nothing. I'm like, then I have something to tell y'all.
Okay, so no session of Ptolus next week on Thursday, but as far as everybody's told me, we are still hanging out on Friday for Wanderer's Path. So, dear Lord, we're just going. That's it. It's everything.
We may or may not have a substitute next Thursday for Ptolus. We'll see.
Please stay tuned for more information.
What?
All right. Since I've already asked Holo and Shorty and Joey, now it's Zari's turn. And Zari,
I was scared. I was like, "What'd you ask me?"
Zari, can you do a recap of last session?
I so can. So last session on Ptolus, we hung out a bit. We met with Shilakar, who's Lord Zavir's. Like he had the solution for his little problem where his friend was gold, and was offering it in exchange for protection and him being under Lord Zavir's protection in his house. So we went and hung out at that meeting. We had a very long conversation trying to decide what we wanted to do, whether we wanted to do the heist and get the big chalice thing before the lady did for the... Fuck, I'm forgetting everything right now. My brain is just fried, guys. Okay, but to get the chalice thing for the Killraven Gang before she did, or if we wanted to pick it up after. And because Tom's insistence that we picked it up after, we went and cased the pub that the Killraven lieutenant ran out of and followed them to the meeting place, waited for the meeting to happen, and then we murked them and knocked them all out and stole the chalice, and that's where we ended.
Yeah. We also interrogated him a bit, but
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. The stream cut out right at the end. We did interrogate him a bit. We found out that Killraven, the leader of the Killraven Gang, lives in Undercity, which has the entrance to Midtown. It's kind of like the way he made it sound. He had never been there, but it was like a little baby city under the city. We also found out that Durant is a troglodyte, which none of us knew what it was, and that Twyla, which was one of the other lieutenants for the Killravens, was a weird halfling. And then we also were given the location of Pendolin. Pendolin? Did I spell it right? I was writing shit
Not
down
even
real
close.
fast. Nope. Okay, whatever.
You can't even see it, and you said she spelled it wrong.
But she's looking for something in the sewers, and so we were given that information as well as her main location. So
Planet?
Hyanet Thundalin.
Oh, that's an I.
Oh, it's 2 words. I, for some reason, had them as 1. I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, we're gonna just fix that in my notebook, which is a mess right now. Where's my whiteout?
You write in pen?
Yeah, I can't write in pencil. It bugs
Like you
me.
physically can't, or?
No, I can. I use pencil for math, but I can't like write when I'm taking notes or like writing. It bugs me to not use pen. But I carry whiteout with me constantly, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but that's not for your pen.
What?
It was a dumb joke. It was a dumb joke.
All of you are in that.
I'm
You're
sorry.
being so mean to me.
It was a joke. I wasn't trying to be mean.
You're fine. I'm just teasing you.
All right, so you are victorious. You fell a werebear, a ogre, and the most dangerous prey of all, Dollin.
A fucking perv. Sorry.
Nah.
So right now he's unconscious. You guys have seen to that. What do you do?
We have the big chalice, correct?
Yep.
Well, I personally believe that when we go get the guards and stuff, that we shouldn't be associated with this. I do have one more disguise self in me. I could, like, disguise myself as a little girl and go turn them in.
You mean what do you mean by turn them in? Do you mean like going
Like,
there and telling them?
no,
they're
like
nuts, or-
say, guards, I was told and like paid to bring you guys here, and oh look, there is these people that are unconscious and should go to jail.
What if they take you for questioning to see who paid you to come?
I'll figure out my way out of that. But I think that it is a little bit more in. I don't think that we should be associated with this because they don't necessarily know that these people are a part of the gang.
Okay, so I don't care either way because my face is covered and they don't know what I look like anyways, but don't you think it's smarter to just kill them so that they can't tell the gang what you look like?
They already know what we look like.
And
The
my
gang does it. If we kill
Yeah,
these
they
guys,
do
the gang
know
will
what we
never
look
know.
like.
How does the gang know?
I don't know, but they know us.
They do not know
That
us.
seems not true at all,
They-
Tom. I gotta be honest.
They do. I don't know.
What
how,
do you
like
mean
I
they
said.
know us?
Like I said, my
My-
face
Franklin's gonna
covered.
pipe up.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Wait.
Franklin is gonna pipe up and say, "Well, basically, they may have known us before, but they didn't know how much of a threat we are.
And they don't.
Dolan blabs to his bosses, they might think that we are a bigger threat than they did previously, and put some energy into trying to stop us.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really care. They didn't really see me, but I think they saw Benjamin and Tom.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems safer to just, these guys.
No, I don't want to kill them, and I'm not gonna.
I mean, I'm just putting it out there. It's you and Benjamin's life that are mostly on the line by not killing them.
I'm fine.
Alrighty, so why don't you guys take the chalice and head back to Lord Severe's, and I'll go see if I can turn them in, and maybe give them like a little bit of a tip off, like, oh, there was like this little note and the money, and I just like, here's a note about the Killraven, and it says in there the Killravens are at the Red Stallion pub and stuff.
I mean, there's a chance the guard already know that, but why do you need to talk to the guard? Can't you just leave them an anonymous letter?
Because if we leave them here, somebody could come along before then.
I mean, I don't see how leaving an anonymous letter is any slower than you just going and getting them yourself.
Because there's probably some right down the street.
Yeah, but why don't you just leave them a letter?
Because they're very unobservant and they're not going to see it.
You leave them a letter showing them telling them where that it is. I don't see how they could miss it. It's a giant polar bear in the middle of the dock.
No, I mean that they're very unobservant, and how are they going to see the letter?
Oh, just hand them the letter and then walk away.
Oh, that is a very good idea. I'll do that. I was misunderstanding. I'm so sorry.
Even though we
So
should, they
there's
won't
no
get out
need
if
to
we-
be sorry. But
All
we should
right.
do it quick before they wake up, anyways.
I do agree too. Okay, so I don't want to, like, go alone just in case something happens. Sherman, would you be willing to be on the rooftops and just watch just in case?
Sure, I can watch from the rooftops.
All right, okay, but why don't you guys take the chalice and, like, get out of here as soon as possible? I'm very worried about having this thing out on the streets.
I think Franklin can go back with the chalice, and I can stay here and make sure they don't escape or anything. But
No, I'm sure that it'll be fine.
just in
It's
case.
okay, Tom.
The chalice itself is like 80 pounds.
Yeah, Franklin probably can't carry that. In
Franklin
fact,
is
the only
80
person
pounds.
here, the only person here who can carry that is Benjamin, more than likely.
I can carry that.
Okay, Benjamin or Tom needs to take it then.
Alrighty, why don't you just all three go back, and we'll just handle this, and it'll be fine.
Okay.
And we will meet you back at Lord Svere's, okay?
Okay. I will meet you back, and I'll take the chalice, and we'll go. To Lord Swears.
All right.
So-
Are they out of
So
sight?
you-
When they're out of sight, I'm like, oh, are we just gonna kill these guys?
Yes, we're just gonna kill these guys.
My man, I'll put my knuckles out for a little knuckle tap.
Okay, a bump. But I am going to go, like, tell the guards that there is people
We'll tell
in
the
the...
guy that there's dead people on the docks.
That, yes.
Yeah,
Although,
okay.
But do we want to tip them off about the pub?
I mean, you can. There's a solid chance they already know. It's not like it didn't feel like that pub was very hidden from the public that it was a gang pub to me.
True. The guys, like, knew it was a gang pub. Alright. We can just kill these scumbags, I guess.
Okay, can you take care of that? I'm not super good at making sure people die harmlessly.
I'm... Alright. I'll take a spare cloth out of my bag, and I'll just quickly put my knife in the back of their skull. And put the cloth over it so it doesn't get on my clothes or anything.
Ooh, cringy. I'll like turn away.
Wait, am I there?
No,
19 people?
you're not.
Damn. I just got back, man. I don't know.
Hungry.
That's why I asked.
No, you're with us on our way to deliver the chalice.
Okay.
So you hear a little gasp when you thrust the knife in their skull, but yeah, they slump over pretty fast.
Okay, I will wash my knife in the... actually, I have a fuck ton of daggers. I will legitimately just chuck the fucking dagger in the water.
Get rid of the murder weapon.
Yep.
Nice.
And wipe my hands off and go, do I have anything on me?
No, I guess not. I didn't even look though.
Alright. Let's go quickly. I don't like this at all. And
So where are you heading?
do you think we even need to, like, report the bodies or just, like, let somebody find them?
I think you should report them so that a civilian isn't traumatized by what you've done today.
Really? You're going to put this on me?
I didn't put a knife through the back of anyone's skull tonight.
I'm sorry, would you rather have put an arrow in their eye? That probably would have been the same thing.
Yeah, I guess, but I didn't do it. I'll get the next one.
Alright. Okay, I will disguise myself as a little girl. And
How tall are you?
I'm, like, 5'3",
Okay.
and I'll cast Disguise Self.
You could only shrink by like 1 foot.
No, not like, Not like a little girl, like 13 or 14.
Okay.
And like start like crying a little bit and look a little messed up.
Can you cry on cue, Zari?
Just out of curiosity, Zari, what is your intelligence and wisdom?
Oh yes. I love
Uh,
this question so much.
my intelligence is a 12 and my wisdom is an 18.
Okay. You just think about it for like 10 seconds and try to think if this is a wise course of action.
Because of what I know of the people here.
No, because it is roughly 3 a.m. and
Oh,
you're going to
true.
crawl into a watch house as a 13-year-old little girl.
Never
They-
mind.
their
That is a
bodies-
very, very bad course of action. We are not doing that. I forgot that it was 3 a.m. Oh my god. Alright, well, maybe I'll just, like, slide a little note underneath the door. I don't know. Fine, I'll disguise myself as a beggar and, like, change my clothes with the spell. And just, like, go up to a watchtower as, like, an old beggar woman.
Okay. There is a watchtower in the Docks District. It's basically like around a couple of corners.
Okay. Oh, I clicked
It's
the wrong thing.
it's not that tall. It's basically just a squat squat building of 2 stories. You get a sense that it was a warehouse at some point that it converted into a watchtower.
Awesome. Is there people outside, like guards outside?
You do see a pair of guards coming in
Okay.
after what you presume to be their round across their patrol shift.
Okay, I'll just walk up to them and, like, super old lady, like, very wrinkled, like, a hood over her head, like, looks like a total freaking beggar. And I'll just walk up to them and say, excuse me, there's dead people on the pier.
They'll just stare at. They'll just stop and look at each other and start laughing. How much did you have to drink, old timer?
Nothing, there's just dead people on the docks. When you find them in the morning, don't blame, like, yourselves for not listening to me. And then I'll just turn and shuffle away.
They'll stare at each other. They'll talk to each other for like 30 seconds and then briskly walk towards you and try to stop you. And say, how about you show us exactly where these dead people are?
Alright. They startled me a little bit. I was just walking, trying to find a warm place to sleep. And I'll, like, lead them back towards it.
Herman, what are you doing?
Attempting to hide on the roofs and watch.
Sacrificing these bodies to your patron.
And you make a stealth check with advantage because it is like dead of
Boy.
night.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
that's not good.
All right. Doop 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 doop.
You stole the only good roll. That's crazy.
God.
That's
Okay, just for people
crazy.
listening, Sherman got an 11 and then a natural 1, which was still a 9 on stealth, and then the DM just rolled a nat 20.
So the guards arrive on the scene and they do see the bodies and they're kind of confused and they're kind of like a bit shocked that a huge ogre and a huge werebear are just standing there. They don't really seem to pay attention to the dwarf. You hear them around. You hear them talking, and you say, "What's been happening here? Do you think the ogre and the werebear just duked it out and they knocked each other out?" But I don't know, man. There seems to be a stab wound at the on their skull. Looks like an individual was able to take both of these down. Must have been a very dangerous person. And then they look around and they spot you, Sherman, and they say, "Hey, you on the rooftop? Stop right there. Come right down."
Hello, I'll get down.
Oh,
All right.
Good evening, officers. I mean morning. How are you?
What are you doing on the rooftop?
Out for my nightly jog.
Are you responsible for the murder of these three individuals?
No, I walked up and then there was like a homeless person crying because they were so shook, I guess. And then I was shook because there's some serious stuff going on here. And then I just stood there shook for a while. And now here we
Yeah, that's
are.
on fucking purpose.
And what were you doing on the roof?
Like I said, my nightly jog.
On the roof.
Yeah, it's better acrobatics exercise.
Make a
I'm,
deception check.
Okay.
Natural one.
Oh, we got a good roll.
It's an 18 for listeners.
That seems very unlikely, but it would be a terrific workout. Perhaps
Yeah,
you
I
could
mean,
get,
check this out, and I'll do a
over.
backflip right there in front of them.
Do an acrobatics check, please, Candle.
Is that some form of parkour you're doing?
Yeah, I'm a free runner professionally. You may have heard of me.
Fuck yeah.
I make a pretty copper doing this, I must say.
And the guy is like, what are you doing, parkour? What the fuck? Ignore my fellow officer. You surrender your weapons. I want to see all your weapons now.
I'll show him my bow.
Is that the only weapons that you have?
No.
Is that the only weapons that you'll show him?
Yes.
Are
All
your
right.
arrows still here?
Oh, do my arrows count? I mean, I guess I'll show him my arrows.
Well, yeah. I was just saying, well, like, are there arrows like sticking out of these guys? I don't remember if you shot anything.
Yes, he'll inspect the bow. He'll
would've
inspect
picked up all the
the arrows. And then he says, "Is that all you have?"
Yes, officer. I also do
Make
trick
a
shots on
deception
the
check.
side. Ooh, not a good roll.
The 7.
He will say, "Yeah, nice try, buddy," and he will start patting you down and try to find all of your weapons. So let's see how he does.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Okay.
He finds
I only
everything.
I only have
He
another
finds your
dagger.
rapier. He finds
Do I have a
your.
rapier? I think I only
No.
have a dagger. Do I
I'm
have a
looking at your inventory now, buddy.
Oh, busted, dude. I
I
didn't
don't know what
I
to
had
tell
that.
you.
That's fine, I guess. Oh, I have two bows
Dad,
too. Oh
I
no,
had a
dude.
rapier.
Where did you get all this shit?
I don't know. I think it's just the
He
starting
stole it from
equipment.
all of us. That's why he didn't want to give it up.
Oh, I have
But
two
yeah, he'll
daggers.
grab a rapier from you. He'll grab a couple of daggers. He'll grab a hammer. He'll grab your thieves' tools. He'll grab
Not
your
these.
collection of Playboy magazines. He'll grab your crowbar. And he'll start inspecting them and like bring his lantern close to the injuries of both the ogre and the werebear, trying to compare the injuries with the weapons that he's found on your person. I don't know how to. Yeah, let's make a medicine check for that.
Bro, can you stop rolling so well for these guys? This is crazy.
Just roll hard or shorty?
In this case, it actually helps you.
Okay, keep rolling
The
well.
daggers appear to be a close match, but they're not. They don't quite fit the penetration wound.
Okay, look, officer. I'm no snitch, but I did see a different dwarf in this fight. and I think he's lived unlike his buddy over there.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
I said I think he lived and ran away unlike his friend. I think his friend died while in the fight. I'm pretty sure it was a gang fight. Because one of them said, yeah, go kill ravens, and then the other one said something else. And I wasn't shook, officer, I lied. I was entertained.
What a psychopath.
I wasn't.
Okay, the two guards are going to look at each other and start nodding, and they are both going to tackle you to the ground at the
I
same
will
time.
avoid it.
Okay,
I will
make a
attempt to-
dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because there's two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
As
is so
this is
sad.
happening, can I do something?
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Calm Person
That spell doesn't work on guards.
or
Yeah.
Calm Emotions.
Guards are immune to calm emotion. They're too
unfortunately.
stupid. Sorry about your bad luck. Tackle me.
Oh
fucking with you,
shit!
sorry.
I have it 2D. I'm still sorry.
Yes. They
Um,
they both tackle you and they pin you to the ground. While this is happening, Opal is casting Calm Emotion.
Mhm.
And what's the DC saving throw?
17.
Okay.
Jeez, forgot that's free an item.
Okay, so they both fail. They are both calm, but even while calm, they are going to handcuff.
They feel
Sherman.
indifferent, right?
Yeah, no, they feel indifferent that they're hostile towards.
That's fine, but they're still doing their job. They don't need to be emotional to do their job.
Fuck.
You've just changed your story, buddy. That's the mark of somebody who's guilty. You said that you came across them and that you found this hobo woman just running away, being shook. Never mentioned that it was a fight before, and now you just changed your story. You're
What do
coming
you
with
mean?
us. We'll see what you
Wait,
know.
time out, cards. What do you mean? How come I need to mention it's a fight? It's very obviously a fight. People died, right? It's my fault you can't do your jobs well?
We're doing our jobs right now. You're not under arrest, but we are detaining you for questioning.
I know nothing.
But we'll see that quite soon.
I plead the
You're coming to the
69th
Watchtower with
Ptolus.
us.
Shut the frick shit. The fuck did you just make canon in this world, Shorty? I want you to repeat it, Shorty, into the mic.
I said I plead the 69th of Ptolus.
I am frantically looking at Sherman, like trying to ask with my eyeballs if he wants me to do anything,
I'll
or if
just
he's going
shrug
with it.
indifferently.
I plead 69th of Ptolus. I love it.
All right, dear Lord.
All right.
Dude,
Give
fuck.
you 30 seconds to decide what you want to
Okay,
do.
I'm dropping calm emotions. I'm casting hold person on one of the guards.
Okay.
That is also a wisdom saving throw of 17.
Okay. They failed. Or
Okay.
the person that you cast it on failed.
One of them is held, and I'm going to say, all right, Sherman, let's just run. And I'm going to, like, kick the other one if I can, or,
Like Sparta
or,
kick him?
sorry, toll the dead.
Oh.
Wait, why don't we just kill them? They're just stupid guards.
This is why Tom doesn't want
Dear
to
Lord.
die.
I mean, I at least need my stuff if we're gonna run.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm tolling the dead, the other one, if I can.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but you, Sherman, you're handcuffed and you're being grabbed by one of them. So if you want to run
Fine.
away, that's fine. But it's acrobatics with disadvantage because you're handcuffed.
This man
would-
did a backflip
I would
earlier. He's
rather
fine.
take the shove action and push the one into the water. Like a shoulder.
The
push.
one that's being held.
No, the other one.
The one that's holding him.
Yeah.
Okay,
How would be messed up if you push the guy
it's
this whole
still,
person
it's
into the
still
water?
disadvantage because you're being held.
I don't
Like,
even know
you're
how to
handcuffed.
take the shove action.
I don't. No one ever uses a shove action. I don't know anything about it.
No, do I just make an
You're-
unarmed strike with this?
You're handcuffed behind your back, dude. So that's why you have disadvantage.
Here, let me
That's
just-
fair.
Um,
Is it
I'll
just
look
an
at it.
attack?
It's a special melee attack.
Yeah, so it's just
That-
like your melee attack. You're
My
not
unarmed
Just roll
proficient.
strike?
melee.
My unarmed strike? You keep saying melee.
Yeah.
What do you mean my unarmed strike?
Well, that's how it's worded.
I have
Wait,
disadvantage.
wait. Hold on.
I missed. What do you mean, hold on? I missed.
Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check contested with the target's athletics or accurate. It's like a grapple. If you win the
Oh.
contest, you're knock him prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
Okay,
Okay.
so we both make athletics. Mine's with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing? Okay.
Yeah. So you roll athletics, and then they could roll athletics or acrobatics.
Not a good look, dude.
Hey, you gotta roll with disadvantage.
Oh.
Not a good look.
So
Oh,
you try
man.
really hard to shove him, but unfortunately, you get unbalanced because you're not used to having your hands behind your back. So you lose balance and you trip over yourself, and you just crash on the ground right in front of him.
Okay, so I'm still concentrating on the whole person spell.
Yes, you are.
And I told the dead him.
You did.
Oh god, I don't have any first level spells left.
Told him to death.
Can I use my action to pick the lock of Sherman's handcuffs? Is that a possibility?
Well, yes, but
Isn't your
it's
action
gonna
to
take some
toll the
time. and I
dead?
don't think
Oh
I have
wait.
time to-
Okay, okay. I don't have time for that.
Just
I'm
kill
going
him.
to say all right, fuck it. I'll just toll him again. Oh. I don't know why I did that.
Do it.
Is that
two
what
more
you wanna
times.
do?
He'll wuss out eventually.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay. So you're gonna murder the guards now.
I guess.
Great.
It's fine.
Oh,
Hey, we came to play hardball tonight.
Okay, well he fails. Natural one. Still standing. And the guard is going to retaliate, but he's going to retaliate on Sherman and try to knock him out. It's a club
No.
on his head.
Shot.
And he's going to have the advantage because you're now prone, unfortunately.
No shot. He's gonna miss anyways. The second, it did-
16.
yeah, it does hit.
Okay. You do have something prepared for this.
uh-oh.
Or
Uh-oh.
is it just, my guards, where are you?
It's right
There
there.
you are. Okay, so yeah, let's do some damage. 11 points of damage, the maximum. Right on the head.
Ow, bastards.
He is then going to use the rest of his movement to move right at you, but he didn't do anything else.
Oh my fucking god, I'm so mad at myself. Okay.
That's okay. Are my thieves' tools on the ground since this dude's attacking? Where are my thieves' tools?
They took them from you.
They took
Yes,
a lot
they
of
are
stuff. They
now
got-
on the ground, but they are like 10 feet away from you,
Yeah, I'll crawl
as well
over.
as all your weapons.
Yeah, I'll crawl over and grab them and start picking my lock.
Fine. So yes, you can do that. Yeah. Sorry. Go on. Do a thieves tools check.
Oh my goodness, I'm rolling terrible.
You're
Okay,
getting the
12.
bad rolls out of the way in the beginning, Shorty.
I'm getting This is not a good time for that roll.
It's a fine time for bad rolls.
Darn
Shorty.
it,
Oh, yes,
stressed as
please.
fuck.
So yes, if with this roll you would have normally been able to get yourself free. Unfortunately, since you can't see the lock yourself with your eyes because they're in the back of you, and it's kind of an awkward position. The DC is a bit higher, so unfortunately
There.
that's not enough to break the lock.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing that every turn, so just let me know when I can roll again.
Sure. Zari. I'm sorry. Does the guy can roll a DC to? Because right now he's whole person. Can he do that
the
every single?
end of his turn. Yeah.
Okay. So let's roll. He rolled a 5, so unfortunately he's still held.
Okay. I'm casting Dissonant Whispers on the one that is not held.
Sure.
And I'm positioning myself so if he gets shoved back, he gets shoved back into water.
Okay.
Or if he has to retreat.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So it's a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Because it's charisma.
They are not very charismatic.
Well,
Else they wouldn't be guards. So yes, they rolled a 10.
Okay, so he takes 10 points of psychic damage and has to take his movement to move his reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Okay. So yes, he is starting to look rough, and he's going to use his reaction to jump down on the pier and move roughly here.
I'm going to say, I really don't feel good about killing these guys. Why don't we just go now?
Cause I'm locked up. Give me a second.
I can take care of that in like a little
No,
bit.
cause I need my stuff. It's okay. I got this. All right, let's go. Who's
You're
next?
bored.
2 silver freaking dagger.
I need my bow.
So he's frightened until the end of his turn, or until
He's not frightened. He just has
he's
to
not frightened
move.
at all. He just was forced to move away from me.
Okay, well, unfortunately, it's his turn now again. He'll move straight back up to you and attack you.
Me?
Well, you're the one that's the biggest threat right now.
Oh, fuck.
Just be captured.
All right. So does a natural 1, baby. All right. So he's
Oh, thank God.
really frustrated at you, and he tries to jump onto the pier and, like, in the same motion, jump on top of you to attack you. Unfortunately, he trips over the edge of the pier and just falls down on his face right in front of you. All right, Sherman, you can now try again to lockpick.
Oh, you love to see a good roll.
Yes. Congratulations. So yes, you are able to unlock yourself. You were really frustrated with yourself that you could not do it inside the first 5 seconds. And 2 seconds later, you hear the little click, and you feel your left hand being free. The manacles is still attached to your right hand, but your left hand is now free.
That's fine. I'll just start collecting my items.
Okay. Unfortunately, in this turn, since it took like half your turn to unlock yourself and get up, you can only pick up like half your equipment.
That's
Choose what you want to pick up.
All I'm really concerned with is my longbow, so I'll just pick that up. I'll just pick that up in like my dagger. 1 dagger for now.
Yeah, so you're able to pick up your short bow, your quiver, and your dagger. Fill your hands with it, and you dash. And you just run away in the distance. The guards are just yelling at the top of their lungs, just frustrated, just cursing at the both of you.
Okay, that's my turn.
Opal, it's your turn.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Actually,
let's
the
go.
second guard needs to do a wisdom saving throw again.
Go for it.
Ooh.
18. He breaks free.
All right, he breaks free, and as he breaks free, I'm pulling a smoke bomb from my pouch and chucking it down,
Okay.
and using the smoke to essentially run away and cover our escape.
Okay. Pretty clever. So yes, the first guard is going to get up and is going to be just kind of annoyed and just coughing his lungs out because you exploded the bomb right in front of his face. So you got a buttload of powder right in his face.
Okay,
He doesn't
I'm
still
trying-
can, he's just choking right now.
I'm trying to just keep pace with Sherman, and we're gonna book it and try to hide.
All right.
You should just run on your own.
Yeah. So I'll just say you guys can get away because they don't know exactly where you're heading because they're in the middle
I
of the smoke
also
cloud.
am not running away. I'm gonna go hide on this side of the docks and wait for them to leave because I'm sure they're gonna chase and get the rest of my stuff.
Okay. What about you, Opal?
I'm gonna book it, and when I see that Sherman isn't with me, like 4 or 5 streets over, I'm going to hide for a little bit. And then I'll like start kind of looking for him in the area.
Okay. Both of you, please make a stealth check, and hopefully it won't be as bad as last time.
23.
All right, great. Let's see if they're well. No, they whatever. Unless they get a natural 20, they won't be able to get you. But that's what I rolled last time. So let's roll in the open.
Oh, it's a 19.
All right, so they do get up and they start like giving chase, but after 10 feet they realize it's hopeless because they can't even see you and they don't even know where you guys went. So they go back to the crime scene, grab the equipment, and start jotting down some notes, and then make their way back
Bastards.
to the
If they're
watchtower.
grabbing my stuff, I'm gonna shoot them.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I need my stuff. What do you mean? Am I kidding you?
Oh my god.
You're using your
What do you
regular
mean?
arrows?
I need my stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna use the bludgeoning arrows to shoot them.
Okay, I will grant you sneak attack because they don't see it coming, and then you are shooting them in back.
Okay, so I get 2 attacks since surprised, and I'll make them both
2
sharpshooter.
attacks. What kind of broken shit did you find?
I'm OP.
So which
okay.
one are you attacking first?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess I'll attack the one that Opal wasn't hitting first. So this one, I guess.
Okay.
Wow, we're rolling
That
super
is a miss.
bad. All right, after I miss, I'll dip. I'll just run.
So
Fuck
there's
it.
still some powder remaining of the smoke bomb and that your eye, and you kind of try to squint it away, but while you're squinting, you let loose your arrow by mistake, and it just flies wild.
Okay. On that miss, I will try and I'll run again.
You will run away again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave now.
Okay. You're demoralized. All right, so yes, the guards are just going to go back to the watchguard tower, and you can hear them screaming and like not screaming but yelling loudly, "Hey, we need more guards up here."
I take off.
Love how you undo
I'm just
Okay.
gonna go. I just go straight back to Zavir's.
Do I see him at all?
Yes, at this point, once he rounds a few corners, you see him since he's on the main path.
Dear Lord. Sherman, what the... Oh, do you want me to roll perception?
I mean, I would go sneaky. I just aggravated guards.
Sneaky,
Okay.
sneaky, like.
Roll a stealth versus your perception.
I got 24. How's it feel, Zari? Feels pretty
Opal
bad.
could stand there for like 2 hours wondering when Sherman's
No,
gonna come
I would
back.
just look for like 10 minutes because I thought, or not even 10 minutes, like 3 minutes because I thought he was with me, and then I would just go back to the
Okay.
Guess he
place.
died.
And halfway through, I would drop I would drop disguise self as soon as possible and go back to myself.
Okay, cool. So yes, you are walking pretty fast, and there is no traffic at night. So yes, you are able to get back to Castle Shard within an hour.
I'm going to
a little
wait.
before 4 o'clock.
I'm going to wait outside to see when I see Sherman.
I would beat you back if you looked for me for 10 minutes.
Not 10 minutes. I said like 3.
I would still beat you back.
But I would try to find Sherman before I went inside. I would not go inside without talking to him.
We can look on the roof where I usually am.
That's what I would do, okay? Sorry.
Please,
Let's
Sorry.
roll this the way D&D meant us to, with dice rolls.
Wait, what happened?
Both of you roll a 20, and we'll add a +1 to Sherman's roll just because he left sooner.
Oh man, we're back to the bad rolls.
Yes, Opal just is able to cut a few corners by going through alleyways while you're sticking to the main paths.
And
And
actually
he
what
is
I'll
able
do
to beat you.
is I'll try to like get up on the roof in his normal spot and wait for him.
I'll get on the roof.
So yes, Sherman, you arrive in Castle Shard and you see Opal just standing there in front of you, a little bit out of breath. She's definitely there before you.
Hello, Opal.
You ditched me.
I mean, you threw a smoke bomb. I couldn't see you.
All right, that's fair. Did you get the rest of your stuff back?
No. Stupid
Alright.
cards.
Well, I'll buy it for you. We'll replace it all.
No, it's okay. I have enough money.
No, it is my fault though.
No, it's no one's fault. I mean, you did mislead me by saying the guards weren't very perceptive. I gotta say, pretty perceptive tonight.
You were not hiding very well, to be
I don't know. I felt like they were on the A game, like a top 5% kind of thing tonight.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. Usually they aren't a big problem. Usually they would never make me do that. This is stupid. We should have just left the fucking bodies, and now I'm very angry at myself, and it's going to
Okay.
be harder to lie.
I mean, I'll miss my longbow greatly, but this will be fine for now.
I'll buy you another one, I promise.
Okay, I'll save up. Don't worry about it.
No, but I am getting you one now.
I refuse.
Sherman,
Opal.
you probably saved my life tonight.
I don't think so.
You probably did.
I can't recall a moment you needed me to.
I mean, if you weren't there and the guards brought me back there, there could have been a lot of problems.
That is a lot of assuming, but I'll take it. I am savior of Opal.
Alright, so I owe you a bow because you lost it.
Well, I mean, you saved alive too, so we're even.
Alright, so how about, you save up for a present for me instead, and I'll buy you a bow tomorrow.
Ooh, I don't want to try and guess at a present for you.
Well, we'll spend more time together and you'll figure something out.
You greatly.
Sherman, didn't you
overread.
grab your bow and your quiver?
I got my short bow, not my long bow.
Oh, okay.
That's what you said.
That is what I said.
I mean, it's okay. I still got that 320 feet. Why wouldn't they make it 420? I don't understand this game. They're not really medium hard enough.
I'll even give you a hint if you can't think of anything in a couple of weeks, okay?
Greatly overestimate my intelligence, but I guess I'll accept these terms and conditions.
Alright. Then I owe you a bow tomorrow. I'll even let you pick it out if you want.
Ooh, okay, deal.
With the gold-plated one.
I want the one
want
that
that one.
glows
Want that one.
magical energy. I'll chip in my whole silver piece.
You're one fucking silver piece. Yeah, that's why yeah. Alright. You know that we can't tell anybody that we killed them, right?
Tell anybody what?
Are you joking? Like, is that like the tell anybody what wink thing?
Is Shorty joking or is Sherman joking?
Sherman.
Sherman never jokes.
Oh. No, like, you can't tell Tom that we killed the people.
No idea what you're talking about. I didn't kill anybody.
Can't tell Tom that I killed them, alright?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything.
Thank you.
Are you
And
going to sleep up here with me tonight?
no, I'm gonna go back to my room.
But the crows are the best in the morning.
It's been a while since I slept outside.
Okay, and I'll for you.
Wait, what did you say?
If you go back to bed, I'll sleep outside tonight.
Alright. I wasn't saying that it was a bad thing. I was saying that it might be nice to again.
It's okay. You kind of smell like wet cat from being around the sea.
That is very rude. Haha, funny.
Just so you know, I never joke.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to leave because apparently I smell bad.
Not bad, like wet cat. Take that as you will.
I think wet dog smells pretty bad. I don't know what wet cat smells like.
It,
It's actually, well, I've only smelt my cats when they're like wet, when they have just got shampooed, so I don't know.
I have to imagine it smells much like wet dog.
Yeah.
I mean, furs.
Tom will be waiting for Opal.
I'll swing into my window.
Okay, I guess Tom will just be waiting until like midnight for Opal to come back.
It's like 4 a.m.
Well, then I'll wait till 6 a.m.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't have gotten back until like, I don't know, 30 minutes before us.
30 minutes to like alert the guards.
I don't know. Are you waiting in my room?
No, in the main lobby.
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't going in through the main lobby. I was on the roof.
Isn't it the second
So-
story room? How are you gonna swing in through the window?
I'm on top of the roof already. You just grab the roof and shimmy on over and then swing into the window.
Oh, okay.
Although
So-
I don't know if I left it open. Fine, for the sake of this, I'll say
I
that
mean, it's
I
fine. No, it's
probably
fine.
leave it open.
I just
Go into
forgot
the
you were on the
lobby.
roof with that scene. Sorry. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have had the foresight to leave my window open because Opal would leave it shut because she has a shit ton of money in her room right now. So, I'll go in through the lobby.
How did it go?
The guards are really stupid. They made me lead them back.
Okay, you shut them food. And they had them arrested or what?
Yeah, they dragged them to the watchtower. It was a little bit difficult to get away, but I owe
did you
Sherman
tell
a
them?
longbow. I told them that I pretended to be a beggar woman, and I was like, I found these guys tied up here, and essentially that was it.
Oh. Did you point them to a suspect or anything?
No,
Or did they think you were a suspect?
they were a little bit, but I managed to talk my way out of it. They did think that Sherman was a suspect because they spotted him on the roof, and he actually lost his longbow in the chase, and I feel really bad, so I'm buying him another one
Chase?
tomorrow.
You guys were chased?
They tried to chase him down a little bit, and it didn't work out too well. Don't worry.
Okay. But they were arrested, right?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear you guys make it back safe.
I hate the guards in the city so much.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be doing their job for them.
Can I ask a question of you that is a little personal, and you don't have to answer?
Depends on the question. I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I'm just curious. Why are you so adverse to killing people or things?
Because I don't think we should just kill people. I don't think we should be able to decide who lives and dies. I think that's what the justice system is for. To put them through.
All
the
right.
rules.
But you have even said yourself that you don't trust the guards in the justice system here.
I mean, I don't trust them when it comes to magic. I think they don't have that much foresight. But this had nothing to do with magic, so it was just a gang thing.
All right. Just so you know, it is going to get more and more dangerous as we go, and we're going to be in more and more danger. And so there are going to be times where I will not hesitate to kill some of the gang members because they would do the same to any of you.
I know that, but I
All right.
still would not like you to kill them.
I will try my
I
best,
think we
but
should be better than them than rather than going to their lows.
well, sometimes there is only so much you can do to protect the ones that you care about, which I'm sure you already understand. And then I'm going to turn around and walk away.
I'll go to sleep.
As you go into your room, you hear a viol playing from Franklin's room. Let's see how well he did this time around.
He's gonna roll a natural 20.
Yeah. I'll just roll in the open. Yeah, man, he's rocking it. A really sad, maudlin kind of tune. Not because he himself is sad because he doesn't really do emotions in front of others, but just because he felt like playing something different. But yeah, he's doing it pretty well, and you could hear some of the staff waking up and just crying in their staff room while you guys are making your way up the stairs.
Oh, he made somebody cry with his music.
And he's not even here.
Aw. Candle, you need to stop rolling so fucking well right now. Dear Lord.
Well, to be fair, it's not that I'm rolling well, it's that you guys are rolling really terrible.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I haven't rolled poorly tonight at all.
Before I go to bed, I'm gonna check the room next to mine and see if there's any more wood shavings on the floor.
Nope, there are no wood shavings.
Alright, then I'm gonna go to bed.
The lantern is not on, but it's full of oil.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
I don't care much. It was more of like a habit thing. I'm tired as fuck and completely out of spells.
Well, yes, you all go to bed, and most of you wake up pretty late just because you went to bed so late. So you do get up at around 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. The breakfast has been served a long while ago, but there is still some like some pastries left out, some little some little pies, some croissants, some cheese, and some fruits.
Croissants?
Croissant.
Croissant.
Okay.
I'm sleeping in as late as I possibly can.
So while you guys are eating breakfast, you see Lord Zavir. Well, you don't see Lord Zavir, but you hear him run across the main corridor, sounding super excited, and he locks himself in a room.
I suppose that mean that Lord Abercrombie is back to normal.
I think maybe we should check in to see how the gang members are doing.
Why?
Because you question the justice system.
I don't think that is a good idea.
Why not?
I think that if we go check in, that means that we know that they were put away.
We
and
could just go to see what they have.
I think they're going
We
to
could-
associate us too clearly to it. They didn't know who knocked them out last night. I don't think that is wise. Please, I don't want to have to deal with them and deal with the whole trial and prove yourself and shit again. Okay, please.
But I could just go. And
We're going to trial?
No.
I can just go by myself if you're not comfortable.
No, I don't think that you should. I don't want you associated with that either.
I mean, I could just say I'm visiting, what's her name? The chick who's control of the necklace. She's still in jail? I don't remember.
Oh, Memora?
Yeah.
Memoa?
Because they let us visit her.
Or
Oh,
more.
true. Although I don't know what watchtower they took the prisoners to. There's multiple.
Oh, the nearest one, I assume.
I don't know.
That would make sense. What's the nearest
It's okay,
watchtower
Opal. Oh,
to
Well, the one that Momoa's in is different from the one that they would have gotten dragged to.
What's the closest watchtower to the docks?
Well, the one in the docks.
Oh, there's one in the docks.
Oh yes, the watchtower is right there. It's basically the top section of the docks, right here.
But
Okay.
Momoa isn't in that one.
Oh, Marmoa is in Delver Square's watchtower, which is pretty much in the middle of Midtown.
I should still try though. I will be discreet, don't worry.
I will go with
Trust me, no. That is the worst idea ever. Neither of you are discreet at all. Oh my
well, I feel like I haven't gotten to talk to Tom as much as I have with everybody else. I feel like I can calm out the combat.
I'm just
So I'm
saying,
gonna go with
Alright, you guys can hang out. I don't care about that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that neither of you are discreet at all.
We're being discreet, Tom?
Well, now I'm worried though. You said the justice might not work. What if they're not putting foot through a fair trial, or what if they got off or something? I mean, now I'm worried.
Tom, don't be worried.
But I think I should check just in case.
I'm sure that we could check. I think we should give it a couple of days because nothing's going to happen in one night.
Well, if they have,
You know how
they
many
probably
days
will
it
get.
took people to put people on trial for us. It
They
took several
can be
days.
But if
they
it's corrupt, then
would-
they might get out early.
All right, if you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I owe Sherman a shopping trip anyway.
Oh, right.
I'll go to the.
Speaking of,
docks.
where are you, Sherman? Are you still on the roof?
Yeah, I'd probably just stay up there until like 11 or 12.
Okay, fair
How
enough.
bad is like Sherman sunburned every day?
So it's basically just sleeping in like a full set of leathers.
Oh god, that's even worse. Fucking hot leather.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Does he do the hat thing or the hood thing where he puts it over his face?
I would hope so. Sherman, let's go shopping.
Oh, okay. I'll hop down.
All right, so where are you guys heading?
I don't
Or
know.
shopping?
I assume I would know where to get weapons in this town. It's been a little while.
You've been to Delver Square, so you know that there is a weapon shop in Delver Square.
All right, we can go there.
And where are the rest of you going?
I'm going with Tom.
And we're going
What?
to the docks, to the watchtower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, since Delver Square is closer, we'll start with Opal and Sherman.
Makes sense.
Sherman, so they might find out that the people were killed. I tried to keep Tom from going there, but they're gonna go check on the people to make sure they didn't get out of the justice system and everything.
Okay, so just convince Tom that the guard killed them and's covering it up. He already distrusts them. I don't see why he wouldn't believe you.
Oh, true, good point. All right, I mean, I did say that I left. And I said that you were spotted on the roof and they thought you were fishing, so you ran away and lost your longbow and that, and so I'm replacing it.
Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't just trust. I don't see why he wouldn't trust you when he already has such a big distrust of the guards.
Oh, true. Okay. I just feel very bad, but I'm struggling a lot because I don't agree with everything he says. And
Look, if there's one thing I've learned in my many years of travel, it's that sometimes you just gotta do what you think is right, and you protected your friends, so that's all you can do. If they're mad at you, they're mad at you. They will get over it.
all right. I'm struggling a little bit because this whole time everything I do seems to be, not right. No matter what I choose. Somebody in the group is fucking pissed at me.
I'll put my arm around your shoulder and make a fanciful gesture with my other hand and say, worst case scenario, we kill Tom.
It wouldn't be
Okay,
that hard.
I'll break out laughing. All right, I know you're saying you don't joke, but thank you. That did cheer me up a little bit.
Who jokes?
Me all the time. Come
Makes
on.
it hard to trust you if you're gonna joke. How would I know when you're talking serious things?
Trust me, you'll know when I'm talking serious things.
Okay. So, we're buying me a magical longbow, you say?
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to purchase a magical longbow.
I'll whip out my money pouch and say we can use this.
Alright, this will definitely help.
You didn't even open it yet.
I can feel how heavy it is.
You're making me feel kind of bad about my money supplies.
I'm do have 1 silver in here.
Yep. Just enough.
Alright. Is there the reason you sleep on the rooftop instead of, you could totally have a room in the castle.
You never told me that Lord Zavir would be okay with it.
Well, how about I talk to him today, and there is plenty of room. Although I wouldn't sleep in the one next to mine. I'm pretty sure it's haunted. Or something.
I don't see why that would deter someone from sleeping in it.
You're right, I actually low-key want to sleep in there one night to see what happens.
Alright, I'll take your room, you get that one permanently.
No, that is not what I
Oh, we already shook on it. I take it.
I did not shake on it. That is not. I want my room, okay? I'm comfy in it. It's the first time in a really long time that I've had my own room.
You have a new haunted room.
I don't want a haunted room. There's other rooms that aren't haunted and stuff too.
Then why don't you move into one of those since yours has been commandeered?
You are not commandeering my room, you jerk.
Unfortunate. Okay, back to my shopping spree.
Alright, let's go buy you a longbow. Not the magical one.
Alright, so you guys are heading to Rastor's Weapon, which is in Delver Square. You've passed through it several times just by going to the Ghostly Minstrel or by going to Maris Oddities, but you've never been inside of it. Inside, you see a massive tabaxi who looks kind of like a lion. Tabaxi. He has a huge mane of golden fur. He has some scars all over his body, but he seems to be showing them with pride, not so much trying to hide them. He has like powerful muscles, and you get this chance that he was a fierce warrior in his days. You see some gray starting to pop up in his mane. I'm sorry, you trying to say something?
What's the store called?
Rastor's Weapons.
Okay, sorry.
Zari's already in love. No.
Thank you. I know how to spell it, Candle.
She's just being
I don't know,
polite.
man. Weapons is a very complicated word.
Yeah, Cantor spelled it wrong.
No, he didn't.
You just meme with me next time, please.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Hello, what can I do for the both of you?
We are looking for a magical longbow of the magical variety.
No. All right.
Oh,
We can look at the magical longbows too, but also a regular longbow.
although the longbow is a fine weapon, I do have several makes. I do have several regular longbows. I do carry right now 3 magical longbows. I've got a longbow that shoots magical arrows, which will cost you 350 gold. That's something that you'd be interested in?
I mean, absolutely, but what else you got?
Well, I have this magical longbow that also warns you of impending danger.
Okay, interesting.
How much is that one?
That one is also 350. It does
Oh,
not shoot
okay.
magical longbows, but long arrows, but it is pretty convenient.
This
Yeah.
convenient.
I mean, I sleep on a roof, so any impending danger is going to be too close by the time it gets to me, but it is interesting.
I also have this longbow, my pride and joy. 1,000 gold, but it's well worth the price. It does shoot magical arrows, but it also deals extra damage to those pesky undead.
That is pretty interesting.
Alright, what if I offered you a buy 2, get 1 free special?
Sherman, do you think I made the money?
No, we're going to buy 2 regular longbows, get 1 free magical longbow. Opal, let me work my magic.
That is not how that works.
Yeah, nice try, little one.
Not interested. What about a buy 3, get 1 free special?
How about you buy one and you leave with the one you bought?
My magic's not working today, Opal. Okay, we will just take the 1 magical longbow.
Oh, but no, hold on. How much are the regular ones?
The regular longbows will cost you 91 gold and 5 silvers.
I mean, just spring for the magical one, you cheapo.
I only have like 400 gold, and that means that I'm not going to be able to buy potions after this.
I'll pay you back. We won't tell anyone. We'll tell them that you got robbed.
Nobody keeps track of my money.
And they don't even know anyways, Opal. Come on.
Mom, buy me
Yeah,
this one
Mom.
thing.
Mom, please, can we
Please,
stop
Mom.
for McDonald's on the way home? Please.
No, we have McDonald's at home.
No, our McDonald's sucks.
Oh my god.
Don't you dare disrespect those dinosaur nuggies again.
Um,
Nuggets are disgusting.
How dare you.
Alright, let's do this. We'll play rock, paper, scissors. If you win, we'll get the lame magical one. If I win, we'll get the cool magical one.
I can't afford the cool magical one at all. I don't know what you are talking about.
Alright, we'll get the medium magical one if you win. If I win.
All right. No.
Wait, you already said alright. Didn't she say alright, shopkeeper?
You did say all right.
No, hold on. Raster, I presume?
Yes.
It is nice to meet you. My name is Opal. I haven't really seen many other Tabaxi in the area.
Well, we do have some tabaxis in Ptolus, just not as many.
You look like you have been through so many amazing stories.
I've been in Ptolus for about 15 years now, but prior to that, I was in the guard.
That is
Make quite a
super,
name for myself.
super exciting. What?
Promoted me to corporal until I decided to open my own business.
That is very cool. I bet you could tell so many cool stories about all your adventures.
How about you come to Ghostly Minstrel after work and we can discuss it.
Is he flirting with me, DM?
Oh,
Is
that's
that
a
flirting,
mood.
you say?
That's a mood. Is this person
or is
flirting with
that-
me,
was that
or?
like, fatherly? Yeah, let's go to the minstrel and you can I can tell you my stories.
AK insight check.
Yes, I like this.
That's
I like this
hilarious.
energy.
That's a whole mood.
So yes, from his demeanor, you get the sense that he's more interested in telling you his stories.
Okay,
What the
good.
good old time he was in guard.
Good. I am done getting hit on by old guys.
It's a silver fox, sorry. Leave him alone.
It's a silver fox. I fucking love that.
You get the sense that he's in his early 50s.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second, Mr. Raster. I'm going to pull Sherman aside and I'm going to say, all right, I really, really want to buy you one of the magic bows, but I'm really nervous about spending that much of my money.
I'll provide you with the much accepted currency of my homeland.
And what is that?
It's a little sheet on it that reads IOU, just letters.
And where is your homeland?
Out in the woods.
Sure, just laugh at his own joke.
Dude, I think that's so funny. Okay, continue.
Oh my gosh. Alright, but only because it's cool, and not the one that kills undead. You can choose between the one that shoots magic arrows or the one that makes you more alert.
Magic arrows, duh.
Okay.
What's one that kills something that's already dead? That's silly. Counterintuitive, if you ask me.
I mean, you say that, and then we're gonna run into undead, but that's okay. I'm pretty good with undead.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh, I'm the best, and I'll hug her.
Right. You do owe me, though.
Oh yeah, let me get that real quick. I'll write on a sheet IOU and hand it to her.
And this means that I'm going to cash in eventually.
Unless someone steals it from you and you lose the currency.
All right, I will treasure this little note that I get to exchange for something in the future.
Let no one know where it's hidden besides me.
I'm not telling you where it's hidden, because you're not going to pickpocket it off of me later.
Seems unfair.
She's unfair.
Post a note to her forehead.
All right. I'll give 350 gold. Is there any way you could just lower the price a little bit? We do buy a lot of weapons and stuff, and I'm pretty sure we'll be back here.
Really? This is the first time I've seen you in my shop.
Trust me, that's because we went to another place and it wasn't great. And so then I finally like went around and asked around and was all, where is the best place to buy weapons? And they were all like, why weren't you going to Raster's in the first place?
Oh,
Do you
which
have
shop?
loyalty points?
Which
Uh,
shop did you go to in first?
DM, what shop did I buy a fuck ton of daggers and sell my mace at?
I don't know, to be honest.
I don't remember.
Just say that it's his son's shop and you just insulted him.
I honestly don't remember. It was like my first day in Ptolus and the city's really big. But I think it was somewhere in this area.
Well, it can be pretty. Ptolus can be pretty intimidating to newcomers.
It really can. And but I will go try to figure it out in my free time. And once I do, I promise I will come back and tell you.
Make a persuasion check.
We're still rolling crap, Zari. Love to see it.
10.
Tell you what, I'll lower it a bit to 340 gold.
All right, I'll take it. It just means that I have a little bit extra for drinks later.
Just let everyone know that when they ask you how you killed all the monsters you've slayed, that you couldn't do it without Raster's weapon.
Oh, of
choice.
course not.
Now I just want it to be a murder weapon.
Okay. I have like a fuck ton of copper, DM. I'm not gonna pay him in copper, but is there like a place I could go to exchange my fuck ton
Oh
of
yeah,
copper?
there are banks.
Okay, because I'm not walking around with 1,433 copper pieces. That is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and just
Oh,
so
yeah,
you know,
there-
Zari, when you minus your currency, it only minuses your gold.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm annoyed.
You should have asked if he had payment plans.
Okay, I will pay him 340. Oh, I added instead of took away. Whoops.
Do you have any layaway?
Okay, there we go. I will give him 340 gold.
All right, so there is a bank in Old Town. We already passed it coming down. I'll just, for the sake of expediency, I'll say that you came through, went to the bank while coming down, and then went to Delaware Square.
Okay.
Convert all your gold.
I think you should roleplay her standing in line then.
No, I don't want to
We should. Oh my god.
Next,
Pick a
please,
number. We'll
ma'am.
be there with you when you're ready.
Are you opening a checking account?
Sherman, you now have
Check
a +1 longbow.
Hey.
Oh, we cooking now. We are cooking.
Now
Zari's
with that
gonna be
amount of
so
money, we ain't
excited to
cooking
see my
nothing.
new murder weapon.
You're so lucky that Opal is charitable.
What do you mean? We've been doing great this session. I earned this longbow.
Yeah, sure, you earned that.
All right, I think we'll take a short break since we're already at our halfway mark.
Sounds
So
Yay!
we'll come back in 10 minutes, guys. Please stay tuned. And yeah, we'll see you all in 10 minutes.
Everybody say good night.
Yay!
Thank you all for your patience. We are back for our second half of this session. So yeah, we had a lot of shenanigans in the first half. Things were not going according to plan. Bad rolls, bad decisions, just
Mm-hmm.
combined to do a whole big mess that Opal and Sherman just had to run away from. They bought a longbow together in the morning, and now we are joining Tom and Benjamin, who are going to the docks at the watchtower at the docks to find out what happened last night.
Okay.
So yes, it's a little bit before 12, but you guys do arrive at the docks.
Ah.
I go to the watchtower.
All right. Yeah, the docks is pretty busy. There are several ships in the harbor, just unloading and loading stock. You get the sense that a lot of the stuff that is produced within Ptolus is being shipped out by boat. So there's a lot of traffic in the docks area. You are able to go to the watchtower, but the streets are pretty crowded. So yes, you do enter the watchtower, which again, it seems to be a converted warehouse.
Is there a reception desk or something?
There is a reception desk. It seems to be just a counter that they're using as a reception desk. It's basically wooden floors, wooden walls, wooden roof. It's basically, even a counter seems to have been like nailed into the floor.
Perfect for a
Yes.
firewall.
Hello.
Hi. I was wondering if anything happened last night or this morning in the area.
What is? Can you be more specific? And why do you want? Why you're asking?
I think it was by the docks. I don't know. Is there a name of the specific docks? Are they named different? Or are they just
No,
docks?
it would not really make a difference.
Okay. The docks. I think I heard something last night. I'm not sure. I was just worried.
Well, yeah, something did happen in docks.
Oh.
Were you a witness?
I wouldn't say I don't know. What was did someone got arrested, or
Well, we attempted to arrest two individuals. Unfortunately, we were able to run away. We suspect them. We suspect them of murder.
Oh.
If you have any more information about that, it'd be very useful. We were going to produce a drawings of the individuals and post them across town. See if we could gather more information about them.
Do you
Can I get
happen to have one with you?
Well, yes. So we do. I do have several copies here. You're free to take one if you want to. Or to your friends,
Yes.
please encourage them to provide any information that they have.
Do you recognize the characters?
You see a really rough. Sorry, I'm just reading Zari's comments. So yes, you see a very rough sketch of a masked man. You don't see any features of the men, but you do recognize kind of the style of Sherman. The other individual seems to be a old lady with frizzled hair, just shouting everywhere in a really like tattered vestments.
I'm sorry. Did you say it's suspects of murder? There was someone murdered.
Yes, we were called to investigate three individuals that were murdered at the docks. One of the individuals in the flyer that I provided you directed us to this spot. When we spotted the second individual, the masked men, they both became violent and tried to run away. We tried to apprehend them, and they fought back, severely injuring one of the guards. He's going to take a full week to recover.
I'm
We were
sorry.
able to confiscate some of their goods, but they were able to get away. But yes, we suspect them both for murder.
Okay.
Is there a reward for finding these people?
There certainly is.
Tom,
We are providing 250 gold for any information leading to their arrest.
Okay.
Tom.
Yeah,
What if we found these people? We can get the money.
we could. I think, yeah. Sounds like somebody was murdered. Here, I would like to make a donation to this watchtower, if that's okay. I'll just put 1 gold.
Guard is just going to look at it, just kind of puzzled, not knowing what to do with it, but is just going to grab it and put in a drawer nearby. Thank you very much. We don't really run on donations, but I'll be sure to put it to spend it on something worthy.
Yeah. Just think about his early taxes. But yes, thank you for the information. Yeah, and I'll go back to the castle.
Okay, that's fair. You guys doing anything on your way back to the castle?
Yes, Benjamin is gonna have a conversation with Tom. Like, Tom, I feel bad. I haven't asked you about yourself. Tell me about yourself. Who I'm fighting.
Well, I like arresting bad people and trying to protect innocent people.
You know, what made you want to not kill people?
I mean, I always didn't want to kill people. I never thought It seems really gruesome to just kill someone.
I mean, true. But what if there's no other way but to kill somebody? Like, it's either your life or theirs.
I think if it comes down to it, it shouldn't come down to it. But if it means I have to die for them to live, then I'm okay with that.
That's a bit extreme.
It
Don't you think your life's worth living?
I just don't think my life has any more value than someone else's.
But if they were going to, you're just gonna be like, oh, fuck it, just right between the eyes.
Well, I would never want it to come to that. I would always want to try to find another way. I think there is always another way.
Yes, but you never know. You never know if people are going to, like, come up from behind the shadows, stick a knife in between your eyes. You're just gonna let that happen?
I wouldn't let it happen. I would try to fight it. But not to the point where I would kill them.
But sometimes you've got to prove yourself, even if it means ending another person. See, when I grew up, it's when you are protecting something, even if it's yourself, you protect to the death. Because if as you surface dwellers do, put people in prison, they're still gonna have mindset killing. So if you want to stop them forever from killing, you must end them.
But I don't think things are that black and white. Sometimes people don't have a choice in the life they have, and they don't deserve to die.
I mean, well, if certain actions equal death. See what I'm saying? If somebody commits mass murder, I don't think jail is the...
Well, if you think murder is the right thing, I think we should
I'm
let the
not
law
saying-
decide. Right? Put them in a fair trial. Because if there's surmountable evidence that they've been doing all these murders, then the law will decide that they should no longer continue living, and they'll be put through a fair system, you know?
I guess, but like they can get out and continue. That's pretty much what I'm saying. And if your answer
just
is
put
to
them back in.
repeatedly put them into a box, if you continually put them into a box, I cannot see that going well with people's heads. Like if they're fucked to begin with, and you put them in isolated box, that's only gonna fuck them up even further. Correct?
Yeah, isolation does have many.
Well, then how does that
psychological issues.
enter the killing? No.
Well, I don't know how this guard works, honestly. I don't know if there's isolation, but we weren't isolated in our cells. I don't know if for more extreme crimes if you'll be isolated, but I think if they need psychological help, then that's something that we could change in the system, rather than trying to change things ourselves outside the law.
That's what I have been asking myself. If we continually put criminals inside the box, that wouldn't really bid well for them. That causing them to kill more and faster and sloppier. Just the urge for blood.
I could look into adding some type of psychological help to the guard.
We can do that.
Yeah, we could change the law. I think with enough effort and time.
I'm just a little weirded out that you guys rather put people in boxes, making them crazier than to making sure the problem is solved just by killing. Sometimes killing bad people ain't exactly a bad thing, but if you say that it matters whether or not they should die, I will help you.
Thank you.
Want to help you.
I appreciate that. It means a lot, Benjamin.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll go back to the castle.
Okay.
As we murder everybody on the way there.
Yeah, so I don't know if what is Sherman and Opal doing at this point.
They're burning their fingerprints off.
Stinging them off.
We don't know the problem yet. I don't think I had any other errands to run. So probably head back to the castle to see how Shilakar is settling in.
Shilukar is not there yet. As you recall, first he was going to send the potion at 10:30, and then the following day, once
he'd move. Got it. Whoops. Sorry, just doesn't remember things sometimes.
it is defined.
Oh, thank you.
Well, yes, you all come back at the Opal and Sherman, you arrive sooner, but everyone gets at the castle around 1:32.
Excuse me.
What was Lord Zavir doing when we got home?
Lord Zavir is nowhere to be seen right now.
All right. His boyfriend probably got revived. So, I don't know. I wouldn't have much else to do.
Awkward silence.
Tea.
I know.
Tea.
I don't have anything.
We're gonna find tea. Or Benjamin's gonna.
All right, well, Franklin is going to head back into the town and just work on project that Eliza is giving him.
What a nerd.
I'll let him roll for that later on when he comes back. Yeah, you all meet back in Castle Shard. It seems like you guys don't really have anything to do. You do see Lord Zavir at around 6:30, and he says, "Welcome, I've got glorious news. My friend Abercrombie did in fact get restored."
It worked! That is
Yeah,
such
the elixir took about an hour and a half to finally cook him out of his gold cocoon, but he's finally back to his own self.
How is
Yes, and Benjamin pulled the wine out of his purse. We need to celebrate.
We certainly do. I've already contacted my house staff, and we're going to feast tonight.
That is
I'm already bringing out my most precious vintage of wine, and we're gonna have kegs of ale.
And then he just throws his thing of wine. Never mind, you have better idea.
Well, we are super looking forward to meeting him.
He's right now. He's in the bathroom, having spent months in there. It has not been good for his hygiene.
Oh my god.
Wait, so was he like alive and conscious in there, or was he like frozen in time?
Oh, he I'm not quite sure. He was not conscious from what he told me. He seems to have not felt hunger or thirst, but some of his hairs, some of his body hairs have grown, and he is sporting quite the beard when he was clean shaven before.
That is pretty entertaining. All right, so Shilakar is moving in tomorrow?
Yes, deal is a deal. I have already sent word to him that his elixir did work, although he seemed quite confident that that was the case. Yes, he will be arriving, as we discussed, around 10, 11 tomorrow morning.
All right, and when does the boat for with Fawn take off?
She will be taking off in about 2 days now.
Alrighty.
Opal, Sherman, I want to talk to you guys.
All right.
Yes.
And I'll pull them aside away from Lord's Beard.
And Benjamin pulls out the his note, the picture. You're like, what is this?
Apparently, there is a murder at the docks,
Pardon?
and they said they
Look at
got
the picture.
suspects running
Really?
away.
I mean, we did end up running away because they spotted Sherman and thought that he was suspicious for sitting around and possibly knock the guys out. But like I said, we did run.
But they said a murder.
I didn't murder them.
I know, but did someone murder them? What?
If they did after we left.
They said they did before though.
I don't know. That is really weird.
Last I saw, they were definitely breathing.
They're definitely what? Sorry.
They were definitely breathing.
Oh, I'm just I'm confused on the timing. How that would. They said that they arrived and there was already someone dead and they caught. You said you two got in the scuffle, so I assumed it was you two.
Tom.
We ran from the guards. We didn't get in a scuffle.
Yeah.
They said it was a scuffle.
We didn't get into a scuffle.
I mean, define scuffle. They clocked me. They took some of my stuff and we ran away. I don't know if that. I don't really know the exact definition of scuffle. Seems like a pretty vague
Yeah,
term.
I mean that's kind of semantics at this point. That's just the term they use.
Opal, you wouldn't lie to me, would you? Something this small, you wouldn't lie to me.
Benjamin, there are many things that I don't tell people, but I wouldn't lie about something that means as much to Tom. If it would cause problems.
Ha! See, Tom. See, fine. Now, question, Sherman. What is that? And he points to his picture on the wanted poster. Be like, what is that?
Man, it looks like a poorly drawn version of my handsome mug.
This is exactly what I was worried about.
But why did they throw you? Of all people, why did they throw you?
I mean,
Because we were there.
Scuffled with them.
Scuffled with? Wait, you scuffled with? What?
I mean,
That is what we just said. That
I am what you surface dwellers called slow. Anyway,
that is okay, Benjamin. Let us know what we need to explain.
I think I should have stayed behind, like I planned to.
Well, we stayed with them technically until they got picked up by the guards. I don't know what to tell you.
That's why I wanted to stay and watch what would happen.
I mean, we did stay. We stayed and watched what would happen until the guards got there. And then they got mad at us for being there.
Why would they get mad at you for being there?
Because they're the guards. Sherman was on top, like I said, I was going to go, like, walk up and be all, oh my goodness, sir, somebody gave me, like, this note and they found people. And they, like, made me bring them back to where the bodies were. And they spotted Sherman and assumed it was him.
I would assume so. The docks are a very big place.
They saw me on the roof and they said, "How dare you knock these people out? Come down here and let us take you to jail." So I
Pretty
went
much.
down
But
and I
wait,
didn't let them take me to jail. I said, "It wasn't me." And they said, "We're taking you anyways." So they clocked me on the head. That's why I have this knot here, feel. I'll grab Tom's hand and put it on my head. And then I dropped some stuff and I grabbed some of it because I needed some of it. And then I ran away. And I think Opal threw a smoke bomb or something, and then I think she ran away.
I wasn't going to let us get taken because they assumed it was us.
but we could have proved that
I mean,
it wasn't.
did they assume correctly? Yes. But does that matter?
I'm just saying that the people here, the guards here, really jump at any possible thing that could happen. And
Well,
I wasn't going to let us get taken.
Well, I mean, I don't think they would jump to the conclusion that they were the murderer, right? I mean, that just seems.
They didn't jump to the conclusion that we were murderers. They said, "Why would you knock these people out?" They jumped to the conclusion we knocked them out, and then we ran. You want to know why they jumped to the conclusion we knocked them out? Because nobody was dead before we ran away.
I don't know. It seems kind of weird.
I don't know what to tell you, Tom.
Because
Tom, let me put it this way. I don't know what to tell you other than I'm sorry that they are apparently dead now. I mean, I don't feel bad because they were dicks, and honestly, honestly, the way Dollin was treating me, if at some point, if I wasn't who I was, I would be very concerned about any other young girl in my position, and I have no hesitation to kill anybody who does that.
But it should have been the law that decided.
We have been over this.
I do believe the law did decide, Tom.
It just. Why? Why would they murder them? What do they have to gain?
I mean, they don't have anything to gain. They're guards and board of life.
Well, I don't. The guard I spoke to was there, and he seemed
The guard.
normal.
I mean,
so
what? How do you know the guard you spoke to was there?
Because
How do
he
you
spoke
know
in
they
first
didn't kill
person,
their
not in
son?
third person.
And then they say, how do you know they didn't kill them and say, we can blame the masked person and the kitty cat? I mean,
Because
of course they're gonna blame us.
they seemed like they were genuine in the way they were talking. They didn't
Wait.
seem
What
like they
made
had
it
any malintentions.
genuine? And are you accusing
guard
malintentions?
still
No. I'm just saying I don't think they murdered them. I don't know why they would murder them.
Maybe the people, maybe a different clan came in and murdered them on the way while they chased us.
But they
I
said
mean,
they
I don't
arrived
know.
upon the scene and there was a murder.
Tom,
That
I
just-
don't know.
Wait, but now Sherman's story changed. I'm very confused.
No,
They
it didn't.
didn't even really arrive at the scene, dude. I mean, they called me down from the roof before they could have
But
done
you
any
said you were
investigation.
there and they were knocked out, and they accused you of them being knocked out, so there was no murder.
Right. So either
That
they
is what
killed
they
them
said.
after we ran, or someone killed them while they chased us.
How far did they chase you?
I
They
don't know.
don't-
They threw a smoke bomb and I dipped out. I think they only chased Opal, so.
I
How
don't
far did
know
they
how
chase
far
you?
they chased me. I lost them pretty quickly. But they could have been tearing through the streets. I don't know.
How
Tom,
many were there?
there was only 2.
I think it would make sense if they stood at the scene rather than trying to chase.
Would it make more sense for them to stay at the scene than chase the people they think knocked the people out?
Because if they lost sight of them, there's no way they could get them, and there might be evidence that we might tampered with, or they could get more clues from the bodies, and if those is disrupted at all.
Tom, let me put it this way. I don't know what happened. I am sorry that the other 2 got killed. And I don't know what to tell you. other than I'm telling you what I'm telling you, and that is that. You can choose to trust me or not choose to trust me. I mean,
I do trust
there's
you.
our.
That's why I trusted you to handle the bodies. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that I apparently messed up when I was gone.
No, I'm not blaming you. I don't think it's your fault.
All right.
I'm just saying I should have also been there to help.
Well, you weren't, and that is just life, and you don't need to live with guilt about that, okay?
You think you should have been there to help get yelled at by the guards that it's our fault to knocked out? I don't see how that would have helped.
I could have at least tried to follow them. See that the gang members are taken away safely.
And Benjamin pats his back and he's so cute. So
This is one of
there's-
those situations where I'm sorry, but I care about my own tail, then I care about people who are silly and stupid and involved in gangs.
Well, I'm not blaming you at all. I don't. It's fine if you didn't want to stay. You were being chased by the
Alright.
guards.
So what I'm saying is don't carry guilt about it. We're just going to let it go, and we're going to go about doing what we're doing, okay?
I think we should deal with the pale dogs then, right? If they're taking out rival gang members.
We can't fight both gangs at once. I don't know what you want from us, Tom.
Wait a second. Hold on. Maybe you can take out 2 gangs at once, but I, however, he starts flexing. He goes, I have the strength of 10.
Of 10? Did he say of 10?
10.
Benjamin, there is more than 10 of them. There's more than 10 of them in the bar.
It's fine. And then it's fine. I'd take out both of them before this afternoon.
Tom,
Come on, Tom.
we are doing what we can, okay? We're going to work our way through the Killravens, and then we'll let the pale dogs celebrate and get lazy for a night, and then we'll take them out too, okay? Apparently, we are the gang takers, outers of Ptolus, and it really doesn't pay well.
We'll turn them in. We'll take them out.
Yes.
No,
Turn
okay.
them all in.
You know what I mean. I mean, like, getting rid of the gang.
Yes, but turn them in.
Yes, Tom. Also,
You're
Tom,
gonna turn them in.
may I ask, why did you waste a 54 gold potion on somebody that I could have easily stabilized in 2 seconds?
I didn't know you could do that. I also didn't know
Do
it
you have
cost that much.
You literally have seen me heal people constantly.
Yeah, but you always say like it drains your energy, so I thought I just saw somebody down and I was really scared that
All
they
right,
might die,
so
so I wanted to help them.
that is very noble of you, but let me tell you. Oh my goodness. Do you really not know that much about magic?
No, it's not really used
Fine.
where I'm from.
Okay, so I can, no cost, no drainage, totally fine. I can stabilize anybody who is unconscious and bleeding out. I can make them just be unconscious.
Oh, okay.
So now you know. Is there any other questions about magic?
It's where the babies come from.
That is not something that is quote-unquote magic, but it can be magical.
But I was about to say, but you human dwellers say it's magical. So if it has to be something.
I'm just going to pipe up and say, yeah, nobody's going to mourn the loss of 3 criminals. But anyways, what are we going to do with the chalice, with a 5-foot chalice that we stashed in Benjamin's room?
I was wondering about that too.
Wait, you put it in my room. And he's just like, how could you go in my room?
Because they trusted you to guard it the best out of everybody.
Was I supposed to be guarding something?
You're doing a great job.
That's Joey asking. Was I supposed to be guarding something?
No.
That was just Opal trying to appease
Candle
Benjamin.
randomly put it into canon that we hid it in your room. So it's fine.
Just let it happen. I kind of want to figure out what it does, but I'm a little scared to ask anybody.
I don't know. I think we should return it, right?
I mean, we should return it. Yeah.
Am I crazy or was it like some evil thing? I don't remember.
However, this family has been suspected of evil, and so I just, kind of
Well-
want to maybe check to see if the chalice has like evil malicious or anything like cursed or something like that, so we don't like return some super powerful item that can be used for bad to this family that is like super shady.
Wait, me holo. Did we learn something about a child? I forgot. Was it evil or magical or something?
We
No.
we knew it was magic, I think.
But it wasn't.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm like.
Oh, we didn't know it was magic. Do I sense magic on it?
Didn't he say it was magical? The guy.
I thought he said it was
Nope.
magical. Or maybe it was just like it was fucking expensive and Zari assumed it was magical. I mean, do we want to just like check?
I mean, I guess. Sure.
And we should, like maybe give it a day and be. But they're gonna ask how we got it.
We don't have to hand it to them at the front door. We could just leave it and then leave it.
All right, we'll see how well that has gone for us lately. It's just trying to, oh, there's guys on the dock. Go pick them up and then leave. Anyway, sure. Let me see if it is somewhat magic or anything first. Can I, like, go up to Benjamin's room, with Benjamin's permission, of course, and see if there's anything magical about it? I don't have, like, investigation or anything. Is there a way I would be able to tell?
Do you have it in... Wait, what do you mean you don't have investigation?
Or not
Do you have
investigation.
any spell that would allow you to detect magic?
I do! Guess what it's called?
wait,
Detect
called-
magic!
Yeah, but detect magic sucks.
I use it all the time.
It's not that bad.
All right. Do you cast detect magic?
I'm going to ritual cast it
Sure.
and do that.
Do
So
you-
I
how
cast
do you-
detect
how do you
magic.
Ritual cast it, sorry.
I just take 10 extra minutes rather
I know,
than
but
expending
how do you
spell
do
slot.
it, like, physically in game? What do you do 10 minutes of? I'm
I
curious.
sit down cross-legged and really concentrate super hard.
I just want to imagine you having like a constipated face.
If you really want to, if you're watching Opal do this.
Yeah, that's my headcanon.
All right. So you cast detect magic after 10 minutes, and yeah, there's nothing that's pinging that's not on you in the room. So the chalice is not magical. It's not pinging magically.
All right,
it
the
magical?
chalice isn't magical. So I
So
think
you
we can
return it
just return it if you want.
Yeah.
divine scent.
Is it a fiend?
Is
a
it a
mimic.
fiend candle? You and your
It's a
mimics.
mimic, and it just bites your arm off.
That'd be funny.
Oh, you do not sense any fiends or undead.
Nice.
Or celestial or fae and
So-
whatever the fuck.
So it's not gonna bite your arm.
Okay, so I will return it if you'd like. Unless you want to return it.
No, I'm done.
I'll return.
I'll go return it.
You guys can figure out how to return it. I mean, if you want me to go with you, I'll go with you, but I'm not figuring out how to return it.
It's up to you if you want to go.
Let's go.
I don't think it'll be that complicated though.
It's not gonna be complicated.
Do you
Go
say
in,
that now?
return it, and then get out.
Okay, Candle. I'm going to the manor.
And how are you returning a 5-foot?
I'll
chalice
just
made
leave it
of
at the front
gold,
gate
being
and
put with diamonds and
ding dong
rubies?
ditch.
Damn
with
it.
a knock.
Well, I ain't carrying.
That's okay. I can carry it.
With that 9 strength, you can't. Not that far.
Fuck.
Nah,
Okay.
that's what I said. Well, I ain't carrying it.
Okay.
But me and Benjamin together, right?
Yes, together you do have enough strength to carry.
Yes.
Nice.
So
gonna be
my
really
question is,
lopsided.
how are you carrying it like a good mile across?
Funeral
Noble-
style,
noble
like a
order.
hearse.
Fu-
on our shoulders.
funeral style. Yeah.
Except, like, mine's is very lopsided because I'm shorter than Benjamin.
Are you just carrying it out in the open?
No, we're taking back alleys.
There's not really any back alleys.
I'll
in the
put
open.
I don't know. What do I have? I have a backpack. I'll just cover it with the backpack as much as I can. And I'll cover the rest of it with my, 100 feet of rope.
Also, that you're able to get like blankets and tarps to cover it,
Okay.
and, like tie it together with the rope, and you're able to just carry it across Noble's Quarter, kind of like a rug, but like a bit more thick. So yes, you are able to go all the way to the Belakazar estate. What do you do?
I leave it at the front gate. I knock on the gate and I run out of there.
And Benjamin's just like, that's very rude to knock and run.
Benjamin.
And so he's just gonna stand there waiting for someone to answer.
Benjamin, run
Oh, I'm
away.
sorry. There are two guards that are like guarding the entrance.
Oh, the entrance? Okay. I'm just gonna... I'll leave it, like, on the side of the state. Because I'm
Okay.
guessing they're guarding the front entrance, right? And
And
I'll
if
leave it
they're
by, like, the
guarding
outside wall.
There's one guard that's guarding the back entrance that's on the side of the estate, but I'm sure you could grab a side of the estate that there is no guards.
Yeah. I'll just do that and I'll, like, throw a rock at a guard's head to get them walking the direction of the...
Boy, you get back here, you little rascal.
Me? Oi,
Sure,
me?
parents, ever teach you manners?
Benjamin, we need to run away. This is what
Go
we
back
planned.
to the freaking slums, you deadbeat. We don't want your kind up here.
Damn, he's so rude.
Hold on. Benjamin.
Fight this shit.
Benjamin just turns around. Oh, dare you read that?
Wait, wasn't I with him?
Did you decide to come with us?
I don't think I was. I wasn't. I'm not talking like I was, so.
Oh, dare you talk to the slums with you? Have you been to the slums? It's disgusting.
You've got two guards approaching you. Are you staying there to discuss the morality of slums?
Yes, I am standing there to discuss the morality. How?
I'll also throw a rock at Benjamin.
You what?
I'll throw a rock at Benjamin's head to get his attention.
Oh, what? Hurt. What?
I'll just stick out my tongue and then run away.
One of the guards is gonna start laughing, but a guard you hit with the rock is gonna be pissed off. And they're gonna grab a rock and is gonna chuck it at you.
Okay.
Let's see if he hits.
Let's see.
I didn't make you roll just because it was a fun thing, but
Mhm.
he hits. And unfortunately, you are too small and too nimble, and you just freaking dodge. You just bend your head to the side slightly, and he just misses, and he just boils in rage and starts running after you.
Okay. I'm
While
running.
the other guard is just laughing his ass off. But yes, he is chasing after you. What do you do? What are both of you doing?
What is Benjamin doing?
Benjamin sees one taking off to you, and he's like, "Why is he running? He hits me with a rock. I'm not understanding this whole guard of the city thing."
These aren't guards of the city. These are like private guards.
Yeah, they are private guards.
Yeah.
And so he's just gonna like walk after the one that's chasing after you, Tom, and he's just gonna laugh at your little legs as you're as you're running.
All right, so you are running away?
Yeah, there's no way this guy can catch up with me, so.
No, there is no way. I won't even make you roll for it because you're a freaking monk and you run like twice as fast as him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is just running after you. It's causing a commotion on the streets. You see several of the noble folks just staring. Some of them just smiling and laughing. Just seeing this burly guard running after what they perceive to be a child.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone's having a great time out of it. And yeah, the guard that was laughing his head off is just gonna inspect the surroundings and find the freaking chalice and the tarp. Well, he's not quite sure what it is, so he'll kind of poke at it with his sword. and then rip the tarp and then see something shiny coming across from the hole, and is just going to peek forward, and yeah, he's going to find the chalice and then run inside the estate to summon more guards.
Sounds good.
Benjamin, what are you doing?
He is, I don't know. He's just laughing at how quick Tom was, and he's gonna remember that he has a blunt object on him and to go get it sharp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going with this object?
The blacksmith.
Okay. Fine. All right. So, Tom, you are able to make your way out of there pretty easily. It takes you like 30 seconds, and you've lost him around a corner, around a couple of corners. You are able to make your way back to Castle Shard if you so choose. Benjamin, you're going to a blacksmith. Do you even have gold on yourself?
Yes, I do have gold on my person.
Okay. Yeah, you can go to Midtown and go to Delver Square, where at Raster's weapon shop, or go to the Guildsman district and find a blacksmith there as well.
Whichever's closer.
Yes, it will be the one in Delver Square.
Yes.
It is Raster, the one that Opal and Sherman went into.
Yeah.
You head into Raster, and you do see like a wide assortment of weaponry. Some exotic, pretty standard. You do see a small forge on the side that's mostly made to do small weapon work or to do restoration work. Good morning. Good afternoon. What can I do for you, kind sir?
I have this. I don't know what it's called, but it needs sharp.
As the DM, what are you showing him?
The scimitar.
Okay. All right, I could certainly do that. It will run you 4 golds and 5 silvers.
I give him 5 golds because I don't got silvers on.
Oh, I could certainly give you some change.
No, keep change. I don't know meaning of money.
All right, that's very kind of you. Come back at the end of the day, and you'll have a sharpened scimitar.
Sweet. He's gonna leave.
The end of the day is basically like 2 hours from now.
Oh, well then he's gonna stay in that part of town.
Okay, that's cool. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Burning
my new bow.
Is that a euphemism? Euphemism? I can't fucking think.
No, that was not a euphemism. I'm too manly to say that. I would just say playing with my dingling. Thank you very much.
That never changed for me. What's the name of this episode? Playing with your
Best episode so far.
Okay, can we please remember that so I can actually do that? Oh,
Fine.
dear Lord. At some point, I would love to go find Fawn and just check in on her.
Yeah, Fawn is keeping herself busy. She seems to have, even though she's not needed to, she seems to have been taking the role of kind of a maid, a housemaid inside the estate, dusting, helping the staff, fold laundry, just do laundry, do some light cooking, placing of various objects throughout the estate. Yes, you are able to find Fawn. She's right now tending in gardens, picking up some herbs.
Fawn, are you sure you should be doing this in your estate? Are you okay? You're taking care of yourself, right?
Of course. The staff has been very kind to me. I just kind of feel restless just sitting in my room all day.
Trust me, I get the feeling. Just make sure that you rest when you need to. So I have a little bit of a present for you.
Oh, well, you've been so kind to me already. You don't have to feel obligated to give me anything.
I know, but I want to make sure that your new life goes really well, and I know how difficult it can be to start a new life in a different place, especially when you're not just starting one for yourself and you're starting one for yourself and someone you're looking out for. So I wanted to make sure that you were able to get started, and I'm going to hand her a purse of gold.
How much gold is in this purse of gold?
400.
5.
Wow. She is going to look at the huge purse of gold that you're giving her. That's basically 2 hands worth. She needs both hands to carry it. God, are you sure? I mean, this is quite a lot.
Just... It wasn't just me, don't worry. And I'll wink at her.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's certainly going to help get myself a place and help with the upkeep of the baby. I mean, I'm not planning on staying bedridden for long. I mean, I'm going back to work as soon as I deliver. But it's certainly going to help us out. Thank you very much.
I know, and I honestly wouldn't do this if I didn't think you had a great work ethic. I'm not worried about you sitting on your butt and living off generosity for the rest of your life. I've seen what you do. But I just want to make sure that you nor the child have nothing to worry about at all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's a girl, I'm naming my daughter after you, for sure.
Oh God, Candle, why would you do this to me?
Opal's even your real name.
A single tear it rolls down her cheek.
I'm going to hug her.
All right, she'll hug you for like a good 20 seconds. And she kind of both pull back at the same time to not make it awkward.
Well, you'll have to write then and let me know and keep me in the loop. And if you ever need anything, just let me know and I will be there as soon as I can, okay?
I've been getting better with my letters. Helmut has been was helping me. But yes, I'm getting quite good. I'll be certain to write you.
Good. And if you need a little bit extra help, then think of it as a way to communicate with me, and that could be something fun to spend the money on for yourself.
Oh, you've already been so kind. It wouldn't be proper for me to ask anything. If I ever need help, I'll be sure to remember that you can help me. Thank you very much.
And please take care of your child. They're very special.
Of course, she's my everything.
All right. I'm going to leave. I want you all to know that money was from the shit that I stole from Helmut's house. Okay, 350 of it was. I put in 50 of Opal put in 50 of her own gold.
Oh my god, now we're Robin Hood and the Men in Tights.
That's
what we are now.
I don't wear
That's
tights.
canon.
I like tights. They're comfy.
Manly men were men in tights.
Although there is a difference between tights and leggings. Just okay.
Candle.
Yes.
I think you'd probably want to pause the game for this, but there you go.
All right, let's pause the game for this.
What?
We just got
Sorry.
a deck of many things added.
I'm very proud of you, Holo. Thank you very much.
Oh no!
Now Zari has another reason to cry.
Oh no!
Yep.
Great.
For you
That's
out there who's
amazing.
watching us on YouTube, Holo has just purchased a deck of many things for the Wanderer's Path campaign with his channel point.
Zari said I had to Venmo her $20 for it.
Well, let me know when you're done with those, Hollow, because I was gonna add mine.
I'm done. I'm out of
Okay.
points.
Hold on.
Sorry, you need to start counting because I'm about to add 50 something HP to it.
Why?
Oh,
Yes,
no.
Yes, love
What
this
do,
energy.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Why? I'm Shorty McFly. Of course, I'm adding a bunch. It's not 50. I overestimated. My math is big bad.
It's a
Yeah,
Like,
for you
it's
guys
like
out there,
kid.
our channel points, we can spend them to increase the HP of the big bad evil boss in Wanderer's Path. And if you get 50 channel points, you can buy a deck of many things. Which Polo just did.
Woo!
Let me know. Let me know when you're done,
So
Shorty.
I'll be buying
I'm
myself
done. You
another
go, Joey.
deck
You go,
soon enough.
Joey.
Dear fucking lord.
If,
Guess what I'm doing next week?
if Candle
Adding
got it
HP to the
before me,
big
I would
bad
have
evil
just
guy.
spent all 50,000 on HP.
I wish you had. We would have never beaten the boss.
You
That's shocked. Yeah,
know,
beat the
we do
boss.
way too much fucking. We're fucking OP, dude.
I don't do any damage.
Yeah. Well, we have fucking shadow blades or whatever the fuck.
You named an NPC yes, and then you named an NPC more.
I
And
think.
then another
Yes.
one more. I
That's
respect
more.
it.
I think
No,
you're
I'm gonna-
asking the
Yes,
wrong thing,
and
Joey.
more.
Okay, can y'all stop distracting?
Like, I
Okay,
want
anyways, back to the
more
game,
and
sorry.
more brothers.
I will make this work.
Because,
Back to the game.
yes.
Okay, back to the game. Just gonna cry over here. It's fine. It's not like I already did that today.
All right.
Yes.
So while Zari and Opal are both in the fetal position, crying,
God.
it is now supper and it's a feast. Like they went all out. It's like a table that could sit like 20 individuals. It's covered with like a pig on the stick, with like little meat pies, with mashed potatoes, with some corn, with some mushrooms, some fried onions. It's like they've got everything. It's like a big fat dinner that you can just drink at the end of it and just feel sleepy. And you're all having a good time. It's not just you guys. It's also Lord Zavir has also invited his staff. So Fawn is there. The cooks are there. The admiss is also there. So everyone in the staff, if there's not enough room at the table, they bring in more chairs. So the staff of 30 is all there, just either eating on at a table with you guys or in their own little corners with their chairs. Everyone is having a great time. Everyone is getting drunk off their ass. You get the sense that there's not a lot of work that's going to be done in the next day or so.
Solid. That's amazing. I have a very important question because I don't have anything in my notes. Is Lord Severe married?
He is not married.
He's single,
Okay.
ready to mingle. Opal.
Just checking. Okay, and then that
He
was
does
my
have a lady friend that does live in the castle, but you have not met her yet.
Ooh.
Kind of a recluse, kind of.
Do I see her at the party?
Yes, Lady Rill, I believe her name
I'm
is.
calling
Let
it
me
right
just
now.
get
She's the leader of the Pale Dogs of the Ravens. I forgot which one had a.
Oh,
female.
damn it.
Lady what?
Let me get her name real quick.
Oh, sorry. I'm probably gonna spell it wrong.
It's her name is Forzare.
I mean, I spelt fawn wrong the first time.
Well, I don't blame you. That's why I just said the
I
pregnant
do.
lady.
It's
I
very
don't.
obviously spelled like that, like phonetics, fawn,
Yeah, fawn, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
phonetics.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
are,
Sure.
what are we waiting on right now?
We're waiting on Candle giving us a name on this woman that
Oh.
laughed.
All right, so she is Lady Rill. Right, so she makes quite the entrance. Today she is floating around cross-legged on a platform held aloft by softly tweeting birds. They're just carrying the platform forward into the dining room.
What the actual fuck?
It's
Is it
just
magic?
like stuffed mushrooms and like some water. And
You sound
then
really
just
far away, Candle.
away.
Wait, Candle, what did you say? You sound super far away.
I'm sorry. What did I lose you off?
She's floating on the thing carried by birds.
Yeah, so
Wait,
she's
what?
like on a small little platform that's being suspended in the air by several dozens little birds just tweeting and singing.
Hold on.
She's basically being carried around and just grabs like a plate of stuffed mushrooms and some water and then just goes on her merry little way.
And like on the platform still, a bunch of birds.
Yeah.
Is that what magic is?
I don't understand why you guys are so confused. Are you not reading the script I sent out?
Shorty, I don't read the
Whoa,
scripts
whoa.
you send out.
There
I
was a
skim
script?
them.
Is the script in the Dropbox? Where is the script
Wait,
with that?
you're the wild card, so you don't get one.
Oh, okay.
Can I go up to her and say, is she wearing like a pretty dress or something, Candle?
She is.
Okay.
The prettiest
Very
of her.
elegant, but very flowy as well.
Lady Rel, it is so nice to meet you. I haven't gotten the chance to make your acquaintance yet. Your dress is so stunning.
Oh, why thank you. You must be Opal.
You've heard about me?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm getting a blank here. Yes. Yes, the Lord of the House, Zavir, has told me so much about you.
Our group is pretty amazing. All my friends do such great things, so and it makes me happy that he appreciates having us around.
Well, from what he told me, you're real heroes. You stopped the earthquakes. It was quite. It really perturbed my meditation sessions.
Well, I'm glad that your meditation sessions got improved. Is this part of the meditation, or is this like some super cool magic?
Oh, I am one with nature, and therefore nature is at my beck and call. These are all my little friends.
That is pretty entertaining. They are super cute.
Yes, they sure are. They do have quite the maintenance cost, though. You wouldn't believe the amount of poop that I have to clean up in the morning.
Oh, trust me, I'm sure that it is. All right. Well, it was lovely to meet you. Just wanted to say hello and let you know that if you needed anything, you could like ask us. We're always willing to help.
Oh well, I'll keep that in mind. But I'm good.
All right. And if you just want to, like talk about books or something at some point or hear about things, we can definitely spend time together.
Oh, I don't really read books. I don't really care for this material world.
Well, I'm always interested to hear about your birds.
I have to keep my thoughts and essence pure.
This person's a psychopath.
Guys,
There's
I totally
Scientologists.
understand. Okay, well, enjoy the party. I'm sure that Lord Zavir is super excited about getting his friend back.
Oh yes, he wouldn't shut up about Lord Abercrombie. And the two of you, I think he has a little man crush.
Oh, on me?
Oh no, on
Man crush.
Oh, I just didn't hear that correctly. I think it said between the two of you, like me and Abercrombie, I think he has a crush, is what I heard. So I was confused as fuck. Okay. Sorry, between the two, you and me, I think he has a man crush. Okay, got it. Sorry. Okay.
It's all good.
I think I need to sleep, guys.
That's funny.
Well, I mean, that is fair. One sometimes, has a platonic crush on their best friend.
Sounds like a Zarya mood.
What?
Having a platonic crush on your friend.
I have platonic crushes on people, okay? Fuck off.
I wasn't saying it was a bad thing. I just said it sounded like a Zarya thing.
It is.
Well,
Okay.
I'll go back to my moonlight yoga session. Have a great day.
All right, enjoy. Oh my goodness.
So, can you do that with birds, or?
No, I cannot do that with birds. I honestly don't know much about how she would do that. She must be a pretty powerful druid. Either that or she, really uses the birds. I don't know how she makes herself lighter, because I don't think they can really lift that much weight.
What's a druid?
Do you really not know much about... Oh, all right, okay. Do you not like listen to stories or anything?
Some stories, yeah.
All right. Well, one day you and I will have to like sit down and talk about magic. Apparently.
Yeah, sure. So, this is probably a bad time to bring it, but should we start planning for the other gangs?
Why don't you give us this night?
Yeah. I was just, yeah, sorry.
Can noodle on it and maybe, relax a little.
Just
And then
worry.
we can try to figure things out.
Okay.
Tom, if we burn out, we're not going to be able to do much good.
Okay. Excuse me.
That's in character. He's
It's
slammed
not.
right now.
Fuck off. It's not.
We need to make sure we take care of ourselves first.
But I'll eat a stuffed mushroom or something.
Maybe you'll, be able to do moonlight yoga and make birds raise your thing.
What is moonlight yoga?
That is what she said. I don't actually know.
Oh. I know. I think I know what yoga is, right? It's like stretching.
Maybe it is like stretching by the moonlight. Ooh, that sounds like a little low-key sexy.
What?
Sorry, I just can imagine Tom getting all flustered.
Yeah, he would definitely like blush as soon as you said that.
All right, we should probably, go meet this Abercrombie guy.
Yeah.
Let's get the gang, I guess.
Let's get the gang fucking Scooby Doo.
Come on.
We don't
man.
have a fucking name or anything.
I know, it's just funny when you say gang, it just reminds me of Scooby Doo.
Okay.
All right, so yes, Lord Abercrombie does come down to visit. You get the sense that he was taking a long time to shave all the extra hair that's been growing all across his body.
Feel like human again?
His scalp had. You see some shaving burns on his scalp. Basically, he had a crown. The top of his hair seemed to have been completely bald, but the rest of his hair on the sides seems to have been completely shaven off, and there is some shaving burn marks there, some little shaving nicks as well. He's sporting a short goatee as well as some twirling mustache. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. I am Lord Abercrombie.
Trust me. We've met. You're just, a little stuck in gold. We're the ones who found you.
Oh, really? You're the adventurers that saved me from this terrible fate?
I mean, we weren't the ones who, came up with the stuff, but we were the ones who found the statue.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was a little stiff when you first met me, but nothing that a stiff little drink can help.
Trust me, and I'm sure you need one after all of this, but
Well, I've been stuck for like a couple of months now. I've got some drinking to make up for.
well, it is a pleasure to
I
make your
can
acquaintance.
help you with that problem. Benjamin
wow.
already drunk. I can help you with that problem.
Are you a minotaur?
Ah, yes, proud Minotaur since the day I was born.
I've never seen one of your kind before. I've heard
It's
stories
okay.
about them. You're supposed to be all monstrous, like grrr, and stabby and chasing people.
No, nope, not
That's
at least
also in
not
character.
today.
Makes sense because he's drunk.
All right. Well, how about you and me have a drinking contest?
You, sir.
Who's able to drink more?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Roll. How about you roll 3 d20s? We'll make this fast.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Yes. Lord Abercrombie has not drunk in a few months, so you get the sense that his body is not used to drinking as much right now. So after the first 2 drinks, he's already like super tipsy. After 6 drinks, he basically just passed out on the floor. So within 20 minutes of him coming down, he's already done for the night.
Oof.
Lord Xavier, we're man down here.
Everyone in the room is just gonna watch Lord Abercrombie and start laughing their asses off. Lord Xavier is gonna summon two kind of burly men. You get a sense that they were stable hands, and they're gonna pick him up and bring him to one of the guest quarters. All right, I think this is a good time to end the session. I know it's a bit early, but it just seems kind of a good time to do so. Thank you all for being here on this historic night when we got a deck of many things and made our
We did.
Yeah.
in both frustration, in joy, in anger, in grief. But it was a good night, full of emotions for Zari.
Poor Zari.
Don't
Oh
worry,
my God.
Zari, you'll love us when we pull cards.
Sure.
You'll love it when
You have to
Snud
wonder
pulls
who's
the
gonna
advantage
pull the
when
card
everyone blames you.
Yep. As long as you jerks don't blame me for the shit that happens.
Sorry, why did you pull the card that
gonna blame
instantly kills
Hollow.
Snud? Me? Yeah, blame me. I hope you blame me, Shorty. It is my
I
fault.
will. I blame you for everything anyways. You act like I won't.
Yeah, everything that has gone wrong is my fault.
It just sucks because there already was a deck of many things in the world, and so
Now
Now
we
there's
have
two.
twice the chance.
Now there's 2. Please, someone make it
Two of us can
free.
draw a card
Yeah,
that
I'll
makes
Two
make
of a
advantage.
kind.
By next week, I should have enough.
Oh man,
Yes.
the big bad evil
We'll
guy's
have
gonna
a
pull
third
a deck of
one.
anything.
We all know Zari's hiding them at the bottom of the ocean where we'll never find them.
And
guess
we're
where you are.
Under the sea.
Okay.
we're gonna get one of the decks from Yas more and more.
I think
If that's not an adult shop, I am gonna be sad.
I'm gonna
That
say
has to be the name of the
three
shop.
entities. I'm gonna make conjoined triplets that Dr. Rooks has to perform operations on to get unconjoined because I think that'll be hilarious.
Anyways,
That'll be
guys,
hilarious.
I'm gonna like take all the channel point options away from you
Just
jerks.
remember,
Why? That's rude.
We have Wanderer's Path tomorrow, but not next week.
I thought we had it.
I'm
next
telling the audience.
No, we have Wanderer's Path tomorrow
Yes, that's
and
what I
next
said.
week.
Wait,
week.
I
Yeah,
thought
we
it
have
was
it
We
next
next
week.
week.
don't
Hollow. Oh, you're
don't
a
have-
fucking liar.
We don't have Ptolus next week, so no session on Thursday. But we will see you again next Friday for another session of Wanderer's Path.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I didn't hear a difference. I
Sus.
literally said the same.
Okay.
We will be celebrating.
I
the
don't see any
day.
evidence otherwise, Ari.
No, where's Brittany to vote you off with me?
So. Fuck off. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.